lost my home because of physical problems, mental problems, and when I came here, I just had 3 suitcases and the clothes on my back, and that's it. And that's all I had in this world.
Joseph's Home is a ministry of the Sisters of Charity Health System, and it was developed by a vision that the Sisters of Charity of St. Augustine, our religious congregation, had as we were dreaming about our future and really looking at what are the needs of the people that we serve, the people in the community, because our history of our congregation has always been to respond to the unmet needs of people. The need was very much identified that homeless men were being discharged from hospitals, and they were going back on the streets, they were going back under bridges, and they were going to shelters, which was very, very temporary. And it was a vicious cycle of poverty because there was not continuity of care. So what Joseph's Home did was respond to the need of these individuals.
Joseph's Home's mission is bounded in terms of caring for homeless men who have acute medical problems and no other place to turn to for care. We meet each man where they are. So when someone comes in, regardless of what their background was, before they came to Joseph's Home, we treat each man individually and with dignity, and we walk with them through their journey while they're here, whether it's 3 months, whether it's 6 months, whether it's almost 2 years. What we do, no one else does in Cuyahoga County.
Being here has helped me, you know, because I did need a place to recover, right? I could have went to a different home or a transitional housing thing, but I'm glad I came here. You know, I do a lot of things here. It helps me out, you know, to ease my mind. I do painting, which I thought I couldn't do, but I'd never painted before. Now I'm painting, I got about 10 or 12 paintings, you know, and they turn out pretty good.
Collaboration is one of the core values of the Sisters of Charity Health System, and Joseph's Home is a true story of collaboration. I don't believe we could be where we are today if we did not have those partners that have been part of this vision and realizing this vision. Even before we made a decision to develop Joseph's Home, we had a number of different organizations that serve the homeless that gave us assistance in really understanding the demand for a facility like Joseph's Home.
When a gentleman is referred to us, we really do take a biopsychosocial approach. So we look at the physical, of course, but we also look at whether they can live in a very home-like environment, because that's what makes us very special. And we also look at what their goals are and if it's something that we can help them achieve. Now, predominantly their goals are, of course, the health part, but it's also housing. If they have goals in terms of education, maybe they want to get their GED or they want to go to college. Or they may want to get a job and find employment. Or they may want to develop some type of skill that they maybe didn't have before. We always tell them, we're here to support you. We're here to help you to achieve whatever goals that you may have.
Joseph's Home, it's not just some place for someone to stay. It's some place where they can go, get healthy, and get on the right track so they can go out and have a normal life. When I came here, they made me, feel like I did have some self-worth. Just made sure that I kept on the right track and kept the ball moving. They don't want someone to come in here and vegetate. And so they were really very helpful in that direction.
There's a discipline here that is not prevalent in most of the shelters or other treatment centers. We have meals at a regular time. Each man is given a responsibility, a job that he has to participate in. They have the responsibility to seek out work with advice of the social worker, and keeping their own appointments, their medical appointments, helps them keep being independent. When the guys come out of Joseph's home, they have a much better preparation for moving into a permanent housing situation.
If it hadn't been for Joseph's home, I don't know where I would have been by now. You know, I probably would have been somewhere, probably doing drugs or, you know, anywhere else. They really helped me out when I really needed it. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world.
One of the uniquenesses of Joseph's home is how the men are healed, empowered, and transformed into this new person, if you will, finding housing, dealing with their medical problem, dealing with addictions, dealing with their education, and all the challenges that we have as life. Healing, powering, and transforming really does occur here at Joseph's home.
I done had my surgery and I done rested, and I will get back in the workforce. So I will be good, you know. Life will be great. And I hold it all to Joseph's home.